In this video, we are going to zoom out from the thermochemical technologies and look at the innovations and policy in the solid waste management sector as a system that can be redesigned. Why technology alone is not enough? Let's start with a simple observation. Many cities already know how to separate, recycle, and even gasify waste. The physics and chemistry are challenging, but not the bottleneck. So, let's have a look at the main problems that stop us from having strong, sustainable waste markets and finance. Low willingness to pay for formal services, because dumping or burning the waste often looks free. Weak economic and legal incentives. Limited private investment and capital for collection and recycling facilities. And national recycling markets typically struggle when there are no clear laws on how to collect and recycle specific waste. On top of that, there are no clear rules for using recycled materials in new products. Without these measures, it is difficult for companies to have stable businesses that use and create demand for recycled materials. So, when we talk about innovations in the solid waste management sector, we need to think about technology, regulation, and investment together, not as separate pieces. A first wave of innovation is in how we charge for waste. Traditional systems use one flat collection fee. You pay your municipal tax and everything is included. This is simple, but it sends no signal to reduce or separate waste. More advanced systems use pay-as-you-throw or weight-based charging, means you pay for the amount of waste you actually discard. Each time your bin or container is emptied, its weight and the data is recorded, so your bill reflects the real weight collected. This type of system uses simple tech. The bins have RFID chips and the collection trucks have built-in scales that record each pickup automatically. For businesses, this gives clear insight into how much waste they produce and what it costs. Another key policy innovation is the Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR. EPR is a policy that makes producers partly responsible for their products after use, including paying for or organizing their collection and treatment once consumers throw these products away. What's new in recent EPR schemes is that fees are becoming eco-modulated. Eco-modulation means EPR fees are higher or lower depending on how green the product is. Well-designed, easy-to-recycle packaging pay lower fees, while hard-to-recycle items pay higher fees. For example, a dark-colored multi-layer plastic tray can be charged more than a clear monomaterial tray because it contaminates the sorting stream. If producers don't improve their design, they simply pay a baseline fee set by law or by the producer responsibility organization. On the technological side, we see several innovations. For example, design for recycling packaging, chemical recycling of mixed plastic waste back into monomers with the goal of closing the material loop, and advanced sorting using hyperspectral cameras and machine learning to classify items by polymer, color, and sometimes even by brand. This is especially relevant for mechanical and chemical recycling. On the digital and operational side, we see new tools that change how systems are managed. One example is real-time field level sensors. Smart sensors on bins track how full they are, what's inside, where they are located, and whether they are contaminated. They send automatic pickup alerts when a collection system is needed. AI recycling robots. Robots with cameras and AI can recognize and sort materials much faster and more accurately than manual picking. Pneumatic waste pipes. Underground pipes extract waste directly from street containers to a central station. This cuts truck traffic, emissions, and reduces overflowing bins in busy areas. Solar power smart compactors. These bins use solar energy to compact waste, so they can hold up to 5 times more than a normal bin. E-waste drop-off kiosks. Automatic kiosks for e-waste, making disposal easy and convenient in malls, campuses, or transit hubs. Recycling and reuse apps. Mobile apps now help users donate surplus food, give away clothes or furniture, and find nearby recycling points. These initiatives keep waste out of the landfill. Why is this important for policy? Because regulators can move from we think 30% is recycled to measure flows per producer or per polymer, which is essential if you want to enforce high EPR targets or minimum recycled content mandates. We're also seeing early work on digital twins of waste systems, virtual models that combine data from collection, sorting, treatment, and economics. These models help cities stop making decisions only from fixed feasibility studies. In many low and middle income countries, a large share of recycling is done by informal workers, waste pickers, itinerant buyers, and cooperatives. A quiet policy innovation is the move from criminalizing these actors to really integrate them. Some countries now recognize waste picker cooperatives as official service providers, giving them training in technical, operational, and administrative competencies and access to sorting infrastructure. When informal waste workers join in cooperatives or associations, they can provide more efficient services and generate more income. To wrap up, eco-modulated EPR and PAID are useful tools to design better and waste less. Use data to see the flows. Digital tools and tracking show where the materials move in the system. Value the people who recycle. Recognize and pay workers who already recover a big share of our recyclables. And finally, connect waste, climate, and procurement so city budgets favor products with recycled content.